His face has been splashed all over the internet, and he has been the topic of discussion online ever since news of a parking dispute in Bedok was posted on citizen journalism site Stump on Monday, February 18th.
The way the comments are put online, they make a lot of hurtful comments on my face. I'm trying so hard to squeeze a smile. I'm in the process of doing so, I almost constipated. It's really so hard to smile for the picture, and of course it wouldn't look nice.
Paul has since set up a blog to tell his side of the story, with the first post on 19 February, 4 days after the incident happened. RazorTV met up with Paul at the scene where it all began, the parking lot behind Block 216, Bedok North. Paul, what exactly happened?
Okay, I was at the car park there, I was waiting. You can see this car park is normally very busy. The car park was full, but there was no other cars. So I waited, and I waited quite long before I found a lot. So I slot my car in, and then that was when this Lexus, big one, and then he just horned and engaged the reverse gear, and he stopped directly in front of the car. And then my fiancee got down the car first, and then I was on the phone. So what happened was they seemed to have some disagreement, and I saw him point middle finger at my fiancee. So I was very upset, and then I got down the car and confronted him. I was very angry. I actually told him to F off, like the real thing. So, and to my surprise, he really did.
The other driver involved in the incident, Nanyang Technological University's adjunct associate professor Po Boon, gave a different version of what happened. In a 2-page email reply to RazorTV, he said that he had been waiting for the parking lot with his left signal on. He was reversing into the space when Paul's car came from behind and beat him to it. He went on to say that Paul had been the one to initiate the obscene gestures, while his fiancée remained in the car throughout the confrontation. Dr. Po added that he had driven off after the confrontation to avoid a pileup. Both men clashed again at the nearby food centre. Dr. Po demanded an explanation from Paul for making obscene gestures, while the younger man retaliated by threatening to punch the NTU professor, whom he said was blocking his way and bumping him.
It's true that I lost my cool, and I threatened to punch Dr. Po somewhere at this table. It took about 10 minutes to walk one table length.
Would you have thrown a punch if...
I don't know. I really do not know.
The police was called in, and both men cooperated by giving their side of the story. The two parties were advised to settle the dispute amicably, and no further assistance was required. In his blog, Paul also apologized to his alma mater, the National University of Singapore.
I just happened to be wearing a dry fit t-shirt with the NUS logo on it, and I'm trying to enjoy, local food at a local hawker center. My actions, right or wrong, should not be credited to the school.